We are live?
We are live.
Yay!
We're alive. I make that joke every
gosh.
single time.
Well, Jacqueline, welcome to our Palentine's Day event.
Thank you. Welcome to you, Kate, welcome to our Palentine's Day event, Tristan.
Yeah, Tristan,
Pals. Palentine's Day.
I'm so confused.
What? Is that not a good one?
No.
Oh.
Tristan, I'll explain. We're doing something called banter right now. It's something Jacqueline and I do when we're trying to be charming and enthusiastic. Is it working?
Not really.
Oh,
that's honesty.
It's true. I really thought he'd had my back there, though.
No.
You
What
have your back, though.
Thank you, Tristan.
What can we do you think, in this moment to be as cool as possible?
So,
what's up?
all right, sorry, hold on.
That's not it.
So,
This one.
You just gotta be like aloof and like I don't even care about
like that. Or like I don't know, like our Palentine's Day event or whatever.
Yeah, like Roblox.
No.
So cool. What is it? Roblox is cool.
Have you ever done Roblox?
No, not that.
Well, we got 6 people watching, so we gotta prove to them that we are cool.
Yeah, come on, give us more tips, Tristan. How do we be cooler? We've already done this, right? Roblox.
Well, how do the coolest people you know? How do they be cool?
Play games.
Play games.
We gotta do this and then we gotta do this.
Like this. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I scored a point. Yeah.
Oh, I have to show the camera, but I'm not doing anything. Well, I think this is our best intro yet, honestly. I think we are nailing this, and this is clutch.
I agree.
I think we're crushing it. So, Tristan, do you know what we're gonna do here tonight?
Yes, we're gonna do a thing of Romeo and Juliet.
We are gonna do Romeo. We are not gonna do Romeo and Juliet, but we are gonna present. There will be a Romeo and Juliet scene. There's also gonna be a lot of other scenes too. Should we watch one?
Yes.
Yeah. I think the first scene we have up is a scene from The Princess Bride.
Yes,
Hey,
a
do you wanna
classic.
pull them up? Do you want to do that?
I guess we should, as long as Tristan thinks it's cool to do that.
Is it cool? Is Princess Bride
That's
cool?
fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. All right. So without, without any further, whatever, ado. I hope you weren't waiting for ado, because there's no more. Let's bring up The Princess Bride. Good.
So, it is down to you, and it is down to me. If you wish her dead, by all means, keep moving forward.
Let me explain.
There's nothing to explain. You're trying to kidnap what I've rightfully stolen.
Perhaps an arrangement can be reached?
There will be no arrangement, and you're killing him.
Well, if there can be no arrangement, then we are at an impasse.
I'm afraid so. I can't compete with you physically, and you're no match for my brains.
You're that smart.
Let me put it this way. Have you heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates?
Yes?
Morons.
Really? Well then, in that case, I challenge you to a battle of wits.
For the prince? To the death. I accept.
Good. Pour the wine. Inhale this, but do not touch.
I smell nothing.
What you do not smell is called iocane powder. It is odorless, tasteless, dissolves instantly in liquid, and is one of the more deadly poisons known to man. There. The battle of wits has begun. It ends when you decide and we both drink. And we find out who is right and who is dead.
But it's so simple. All I have to do is divine from what I know of you. Are you the sort of man who would put the poison into his own goblet, or his enemies? Now, a clever man would put the poison into his own goblet, knowing that only a great fool would reach for the one he was given. I am not a great fool, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of you.
You've reached your decision then?
Not remotely. Because iocane comes from Australia, as everyone knows, and Australia is entirely peopled with criminals. Criminals are not used to being trusted, as you are not trusted by me, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
Truly, you have a dizzying intellect.
Oh, wait till I get going. Where was I?
Australia.
Yes, Australia, and you must have suspected I would know the powder's origin, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of you.
You're just stalling now.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? You've beaten my giant, which means you're exceptionally strong, so you could have put the poison into your own goblet, trusting your strength to save you, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of you. But you've also bested my Spaniard, which means you would have studied, and in studying you would have learned that man is mortal. You would have wanted the poison as far away from yourself as possible, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
You're trying to trick me into giving something away. It won't work.
It has worked. You've given everything away. I know where the poison is.
Then make your choice.
I will, and I choose. What in the world could that be?
Huh? What? Where? I don't see anything.
I could have sworn I saw something. No matter.
What's so funny?
I'll tell you in a minute. First, let's drink. Me from my glass and you from yours.
You chose wrong.
You only think I chose wrong. That's what's so funny. I switched glasses while your back was turned. You fool. You fell prey to one of the classic blunders. The first is, well, don't get into a land war in Asia, but only slightly less well known as this. Never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
Who are you?
I'm no one to be trifled with. That's all you need to know.
And all that time, it was your mug that was poisoned.
They were both poisoned. I had spent the last few years building up an immunity to iocane powder.
And scene.
Hold on. Okay. When nothing has ever brought me as much joy as when the words "look over there" were uttered, and both Buttercup and Wesley, Buttercup blindfolded, went.
I looked at her this time.
Yes.
So good. It makes me angry how funny that was.
I thought I was gonna lose it at that moment. That's acting.
That was so delightful.
That was so good. That was so good. Except for one thing that I can't scene.
That was for you.
Monsters.
That was all for you, Jax.
Dang.
Also, considering we never know when the scene is over, that was actually quite helpful.
See?
Yay. That's true. I had forgotten how difficult it is to know when people are finished to be able to bring them back.
And it'll be that middle school thing where everyone's just sort of standing there like this. Jacqueline's like, should I? I don't want to interrupt.
Did we do the thing?
Professional.
So I actually motion that everybody say scene when their scene is done. Because
I don't love it, but I see that it is necessary for how we.
Or we can implement it in future productions. But I'm actually really invested in everyone saying scene tonight just to watch Jacqueline get angry.
Great. That's beautiful and wonderful. I have a question.
And that's how we ended up never invited back.
If you didn't want to do it in the first place, y'all, you could have just said.
Yeah, what a long con to get out of this for the rest of your lives.
Idea guys right here.
Oh, good God.
It's been brewing for like 5 years. They've been like, how do we get rid of her? the opportunity will show itself. Let's be patient.
No, you guys, the costumes, the production value, the green screen, the goblets, that was, I'm over the moon thrilled. That was so fun to watch.
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss.
Love it. Thank you so much. We're going to put you all back in the green room. If you would love to hang around, we'd love to bring you all back for maybe, I don't know, a song or two. We'll see how the night goes.
I think we can throw something together.
We can probably do that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, Jacqueline, you know, they were from Philly, right?
Yeah.
You know, just thinking about other people from Philly we had in this show, and I'm just kind of missing some of those Philly people, you know? Like, what were their names from last time, you know? It was like Cabinet?
Cabinet or something.
You know, like a small little space.
Like a cubby.
Like a cubby. And Rosanna, was that it?
Rosanna's close. We could maybe go with Rosanna. It rhymes with Rosanna.
It does. Oh, Shoshana.
Shoshana,
If
Rosanna.
only they would come back to do another scene. They were really great last time.
Well, you know, let's somebody, thank you. Philip.
Thank you, Philip. Duh.
You're so close though. You know what? I think I might see them in our green room now.
Seriously, do you think we could conjure them?
I mean, let's try.
All right.
This is so good. I don't know about your screen, but my screen is currently frozen. So I'm going to try to bring them in. Maybe you could help assist with that.
Oh boy, Jacqueline, you're assuming I know how to work this.
You should just be able to click on their profile pictures down below.
Don't underestimate my ability to not understand technology.
Let's figure it out.
Oh, Percival! You know, just when I was thinking I was about to write off the old men's club as a club of old men, you show up to save the day. What was that, Percival? I couldn't quite hear you.
Yes, certainly is good to be here in this man club. Pip pip. Popping in for a pip pip, you could say.
Oh, good one, Percival, saving the day again. My hero. That is to say, things are never dull when you're around, Percival, old chap, old boy, old fellow.
Well, I do my best, Baxter. It's always easy when you're around. A lot of things seem easier when you're around, although some things still seem too impossible.
It's so it's so nice, isn't it? Just when you can find someone that you can just be yourself with.
Yes, myself.
Sometimes it's nice just to spend some time, just us lads, eh?
Yes.
Yeah. Just doing manly things. Thinking,
Yes.
manly thoughts.
Yes, cigars.
Yes. Perhaps a spot of rugby later, eh?
A bit of roughhousing, hey!
Oh, can't catch me sleeping on that. No women around to muddle things up and confuse us, eh?
Yes, women. They're so irritating and foolish.
It's true.
Oh, yeah, they just want to bake and cook every meal, do all the housework,
Oh, yes.
mend the clothes.
Oh, they love mending clothes, women
Budget
do.
the
They love that.
household, and no one will listen to them, even if they're the only person in the room with any clue how to actually run a button factory. Women.
Yes. I mean, who needs all that, hey? Just some friends. That's all you need.
Yes. Friends.
You know, it's like that old expression, eh? You know, women can't live with them.
Yes?
Hmm?
Oh, I don't know the expression. Women can't live with them.
Oh, yes. You know, it's funny, but for the life of me, I can't remember how the rest of that goes. I suppose it's not very important then.
Well, as the other saying goes, pip pip.
Another good one, old friend. Old friend.
Old friend.
I say, you know what we should do? No, I can't even say it. It's simply too mad.
Oh, no, you can say.
No, I can't even say it. It's ridiculous, your laugh.
It's just us, lads.
No, I'm sorry. It's simply too much, absolutely beyond the pale.
Oh, but you can tell me anything.
You know, I really do feel like I can tell you anything.
You can.
Well, it's just, you know, out of nowhere, I was hit with the queerest feeling.
Yes.
Well, it's just that old bean. Oh, yes, that's what I was looking for earlier. Old bean, yes. And sitting here with you, you know, just right now, I couldn't help but remember when I was a lad on a balmy day with just the boys. Tear off all of our clothes and jump into the nearest pond. Such freedom to live so unfettered, and well, I suppose I'd like to feel that free again. With you.
Oh, to be that free with you.
Yes, but I suppose it's not nearly balmy enough today to jump on it in a duck pond, eh?
No, not quite.
Yes. You know, such things are better left to youth anyway. Oh, the salad days. I say, Percival, you must have been quite the heartbreaker growing up.
Oh, I can't say that I've ever broken any hearts. At least, not yet. I don't know if I could ever live with myself if I broke someone's heart.
Well, no one that you know of. You know, every girl in school must have harbored a flame for you. You know women, they're simply too timid to say anything.
Oh, I know all too well how the timidity of a woman can be her hell.
I mean, with that dashing chin, those piercing eyes, that posture.
Well, I am glad you noticed my posture. Such that it is.
Oh, Percival.
Baxter?
Percival.
Baxter.
Percival.
Baxter.
Percival. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, you go.
No, you first. You were already starting, I think.
I was just gonna say Baxter. You.
I was going to say Percival.
Oh.
But Percival, can
Baxter.
I really, truly tell you anything?
Yes. Of course you can.
No matter what.
No matter what.
No matter how mad.
No matter how mad.
No matter how shocking.
Oh. You could never shock me, Baxter. Baxter, I know you. I know your heart. Your pure and loving heart. If I could spend every day of eternity studying that heart, I could know it no better than I do right now. There are no shadows in that heart. No defects any jeweler could ever detect. Just love. You can tell me anything.
Oh, Percival, I feel the same way about your heart.
No. My heart is heavy with secrets and deception. You're better off not looking at the wretched thing. Please, Baxter, tell me.
No, Percival.
Oh, Baxter.
Sometimes, Percival, when I'm with you,
Yes.
especially like right now when it's just the two of us,
Yes.
I feel the damnedest feeling. I feel like I want to hold you. Hold you as a man would hold a woman. Oh, drats and tarnation, I should have kept my damned mouth shut.
Oh.
Damned fool.
No, Baxter, my darling Baxter, do not despair. What pains my wretched heart is that I have a secret. I never meant to deceive you, but I can't hold on to this secret any longer.
You don't have to.
I feel.
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
A woman.
Yay!
Yay! Oh, my darling. Oh, I didn't mean to deceive you. But with my father's sudden death and my twin brother gone missing in India, this ruse was the only way to save the family's factory. I mean, I never expected to fall madly in love with you. But now that my brother has been rescued and returned home, I can end my deception and we can be together. Oh, isn't this wonderful?
Yes. Wonderful.
Oh, now society will say there's nothing wrong with these urges. We can consummate our love. Come, let us frolic. Let us be in love.
Yes. You go ahead. I'll be right there, my love. Oh. What's that? Pip, pip. And scene!
Nah. They're speechless.
Okay.
They are.
I don't want this to sound weird, but I have to say it. I could watch Shosh make weird noises for literal hours. I could just with like,
My partner says the same thing.
yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't want it to come across weird. It's just every like weird vocal choice you made was so entertaining.
Well, it's easy when you have amazing writing from Cubby Atabelli.
Wait, Cubby, you wrote that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he's a genius. If you didn't know,
Oh, yes.
Cubby's a straight up.
I
genius.
assumed you guys were performing like some
Shakespeare?
foreign play I had
Did you
never
think it was Shakespeare?
heard of.
It
I
is.
expected this to go on straight.
Guys, that was really good.
It's actually a scene we stole from a burlesque show I wrote, and then we realized it was too short, so I rewrote it.
Yeah.
My heart went on this roller coaster that it was not expecting.
I love this scene so much. It makes me so happy every time I see it.
Yeah,
What did you think of it, Tristan?
I thought it good. Very good.
I must tell you though,
Are we cool now, Tristan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You and Cubby? Yeah.
I just want to watch.
Okay, you can just watch.
Tristan, we must be so old to you. Are we like so old?
Yes.
Yeah, we're very old. Oh man.
I mean, we are pretty old.
We're so old to him. He's so young. You're so young. You're so young to us.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's hard to call somebody this old cool. I understand the hesitation.
Yeah.
But I'm cool, right?
Of course.
But
Or
Jack
is it
comes
hard
down
to
me,
call
so it's
somebody
okay.
this cool old?
Cubby, where did you come from?
It was me the whole time.
It was Cubby the whole time.
It turns out that there's no such person as Baxter. He was a character that I played in a theater scene.
Simply shocked.
Well, my jaw's on the floor.
Me too.
You too, yes.
I mean, like this isn't even a real background.
Stop it. Oh my god.
Hold on. Then why?
This is a painted backdrop.
Are you seeing this?
Deceivers. Every one of you.
I'm going to disappear now.
Actors.
Oh, he's gone again.
Where did he
This is
go?
what you get for hiring actors to
Where
act
is he? Where did he go?
deceptions and lies.
Oh, you guys, thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank
And
you.
scene again.
Okay, all right. You were allowed one. Back
I'll
to
kick you out for
the
that.
green room you go.
Oh,
My heart,
yeah.
that was, it did not, it started and I was like, this is fun. And then it kept going and it just, my heart just grew 10 sizes today.
And my big issue was I was sitting there and I was like, oh, so this is like a cool play that I was never introduced to in college. Got it. I'll pretend I know it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that play. Oh, I remember studying that in theater history in my acting conservatory.
I really think
I'm
that
British
they're
also.
making that like a full-time production or a full-length production.
Yeah, I'm on board.
I very much enjoyed that so much. But what if, question,
Yes.
what if there was a change of pace?
I don't understand. Like if we started running.
Well, so what if, well, running with an idea, maybe.
Oh, interesting.
So, hear me out. We've had 2 talkies so far, right?
2 talkies.
Do you think we should break up the momentum with like a singy?
Do you want to hear some singing?
Yes.
Me too. I really like that. Let's see if there's something, somebody, someone.
Please, if you're out there,
Can't wait until
Please.
we do the Romeo and Juliet.
We'll get to that. You're my biggest fan, and I love you. Hello. Let's do hello.
hello.
Is anyone there to sing to us?
Sorry, I can't get over.
All right.
All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
You're a part-time lover and a full-time friend. The monkey on your back is the latest trend. I don't see what anyone can see in anyone else but
Kiss you on the brain in the shadow of a train. I kiss you all starry-eyed, my body swinging from side to side. I don't see what anyone can see in anyone else but you.
Here is the church and here is the steeple. We sure are cute for 2 ugly people. I don't see what anyone can see in anyone else but
Pebbles, forgive me, the trees, forgive me. So why can't you forgive me? I don't see what anyone can see in anyone else but you.
We'll find my niche in your car with my MP3, DVD, rumble pack guitar. I don't see what anyone can see in anyone else but you. Up, down, down, left, right, be a star. Just because we use cheats doesn't mean we're not smart. I don't see what anyone can see in anyone else but you.
You're always trying to keep it real. I'm in love with how you feel. I don't see what anyone can see in anyone else but you.
Shiny, happy fits of rage. I want more fans. I want more stage. I don't see what anyone can see in anyone else but you.
Don Quixote was a steel driving man. My name is Sean, I'm your biggest fan. I don't see what anyone can see in anyone else but you. But you. And scene, I guess.
And scene.
Oh,
That warmed my heart.
say that again.
That warmed my heart.
That warmed my heart too.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Are we cool, Tristan?
What?
You gotta talk
Are
louder.
we cool?
Did we get cool points?
Yay!
Awesome.
Well, there we have it. You're cool. You made it.
Official.
Yay. It's
Now
official.
I'm really nervous that we set the precedent that Tristan needs to approve
No,
of
you
every
don't
scene
need
as it happens.
You don't need to.
No, you need to approve. You're the bar. You set the cool standard for us.
It's true.
No, Tristan's the boss right now.
No.
You're in charge. You're in charge of what's cool. Maybe? Yes. I'm in charge of what's cool.
Yes.
Side
Whoa.
parts. Side parts are cool. Skinny jeans, cool. What else? Leggings, ultra cool. Ultra cool. All those things.
I should never done that.
So cool. That was so beautiful. I love
Thank
it
you so much.
Yay!
You couldn't see, but Tristan and I were dancing backstage.
Oh,
Okay.
it's Shosh. Shosh had a really good rhythm going in the green room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I saw you two playing instruments, but then who was doing this cymbals?
He's got one for his foot.
Ah, perfect.
Yup.
Professional.
You're like Dick Van Dyke.
Oh my god. But without the really offensive accent.
Right, sans the accent.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you guys so much. While you're up here, and while I remember, you have JSE Creations.
Oh, right.
Let's get the third member of this team in the frame.
So, okay. So we last summer we decided let's we're all fight people. So we're let's just put a fight reel together. We're all in isolation, but we're okay, with each other. So let's just do some fights and we'll just put a little fight reel together. So of course, instead we turned a little fight scene into a story, a really dumb story. So it's a film project that we're getting close to being done. And we kept coming back to this phrase when we would come up with ideas of is this too stupid or is this just stupid enough? So JSE stands for Just Stupid Enough Creations.
Wow.
Because that was kind of our standard of whether or not to use an idea.
Oh my god.
And Jax is smiling and laughing because she knows that is how we roll. So
Honestly, that's the best thing I've ever heard. Because if that's not making art, then I don't know what is.
So
right?
we've also decided that just in case if we want to do something a little more serious, it doesn't have to stand for just stupid enough.
Right.
Maybe just serious enough production. So we're just going to leave it super ambiguous when we actually launch the brand.
Right.
What about just sexy enough?
No,
Right.
that's absolutely an option. Seriously, any
Boom.
yeah, any version of those initials could work.
Yeah.
Depending on the project we are working on at the time.
Just superstitious enough?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. We'll do a paranormal film project. Absolutely. Yep.
Ooh.
Just
Yes.
soup enough. For when
Just
people have surgery and they
Shakespearean
can't have solids for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Shakespeare enough.
Just Shakespeare enough. Really, the world is your oyster.
Mhm.
Yeah. Means whatever we want it to mean.
I love that.
I love that so much.
Yeah, I'm sorry Jacqueline and I ran with that for so long, but that's going to be a new bit for us.
I
Just
could
different
keep,
versions of the word S in your name.
I could keep going, but I feel like the bit has come to an end, even though I want it to keep going.
Scene.
Damn it. Darn it. Gosh, golly. Holy moly. Thank you guys so much for doing that and for sharing that. And we're gonna see you. Spoilers. No spoilers. Maybe we'll see you in a little bit.
Maybe.
Maybe. I think we could throw something else together.
Who knows?
Yeah, whatever you have lying around.
Yeah.
Okay, so we now know that for Jacqueline, the S does not stand for subtle.
So what?
Stands for shots fired.
All right, go to the green room. Get out of here. I have to say my banter game tonight
Mm-hmm.
is way off. And I'm okay with that because the talent and the people that we have tonight are like skyrocket. So
I can say that your banter is way off. Why would I let you debase yourself like that?
I love you.
I try. I also love you back.
I love that we're friends.
It's pretty great. It's all because of this stupid thing we're doing.
This is just such a great idea. Oh, so this stupid thing this stupid thing that we're doing, which is actually so fantastic, is for anyone who's tuning in who doesn't know. So the point of tonight one is to have fun and be silly and read scenes from plays or movies or sing songs, read poetry, literally whatever we want to do loosely based on a theme, which this month's theme is Palentine's Day, right? So what we do is part of this is also we use this as a scholarship fundraiser for Arte Violenta. So we want to keep our tuition as low as possible, and we want to be able to offer scholarships to anybody who may be experiencing financial hardships because of life or because of there's a global pandemonium going on. So our scholarship fund helps us do that. So if you are interested in donating to our scholarship fund, feel free to Venmo Arte Violenta. The Venmo's down here on this ticker because we're so high tech. And just write donation in the category, what it's for. And if you don't have any money to donate, that's great too. Feel free to chat us up, send us some messages, comment on these videos, tell everybody how wonderful they're doing, share, tell people about us. It would be equally as helpful. So that's my professional speech for the evening. That was so professional, right?
That was wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. Validation all around.
Also, I think part of what we're doing and why we like doing this is to keep the spirit of this Art Violenta community alive, because we all love spending time with each other in classes, in workshops, and we haven't had that opportunity this year. So, like, to get together and be stupid on Zoom with each other, I think has really helped a lot of us stay connected in a time where we're not supposed to connect.
Absolutely. I know I'm having a great time connecting with people and seeing people that I don't get to see ever and doing silly, stupid stuff. So, yay. So thank you, everybody. All that said, what if we were to change gears a little bit and maybe do a dramatic reading or...
Oh, you know what? What if we explored some relationships that weren't romance-based?
I think that's a really excellent idea. Do you have something in mind?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not really prepared, but I could throw something together. What about The Hobbit, There and Back Again?
I love The Hobbit. How about I give you like 30 seconds to go find your copy of The Hobbit?
Oh no, Jacqueline, you know what? I think with the help of this magical Hobbit door, I'm just going to transport you all to the Shire really quickly. And what you need to understand about this scene is that Bilbo Baggins woke up one morning, and that unsuspecting Bilbo saw that morning was an old man with a staff. He had a tall pointed hat, a long grey cloak, a silver scarf over which his long white beard hung down below his waist, and immense black boots. Good morning.
What do you mean? Do you mean to wish me a good morning, or mean that it is a good morning whether I want it or not? Or that you feel good this morning, or that it is a morning to be good on?
All of them at once. And a very fine morning for a pipe of tobacco out of doors, into the bargain. If you have a pipe about you, sit down and have a fill of mine. There's no hurry. We've all the day before us.
I have no time to blow smoke rings this morning. I am looking for someone to share an adventure that I am arranging, and it is very difficult to find anyone.
I should think so in these parts. We are plain, quiet folk and have no use for adventures. Nasty, disturbing, uncomfortable things make you late for dinner. Can't think that anybody sees in them. Good morning. We don't want any adventures here. Thank you. You might try over the hill or across the river.
What a lot of things you use good morning for. Now you mean you want to get rid of me and that it won't be good until I leave.
Oh, not at all. Not at all, my dear sir. Let me see. I do not know your name.
Yes, my dear sir. And I do know your name, Mr. Bilbo Baggins. And you do know my name, though you don't remember that I belong to it. I am Gandalf, and Gandalf means me. To think that I should have lived to be good morninged by a belladonna Took's son as if I was selling buttons at the door.
Gandalf? Oh, good gracious me, not the wandering wizard that gave old Took a pair of magic diamond studs that fastened themselves and never came undone until ordered? Not the fellow who used to tell such wonderful tales at parties about dragons and goblins and giants and the rescue of princesses and the unexpected luck of widows' sons. Not the man who used to make particularly excellent fireworks. Oh, I remember those. Old Took used to have them on Midsummer's Eve. Splendid. They used to go and hang in the twilight all evening. Oh, dear me, not the Gandalf who was responsible for so many quiet lads and lasses going off into the blue for mad adventures. Anything from climbing trees to visiting elves or sailing in ships, sailing to other shores. Oh, bless me, life used to be quite interesting. I mean, you used to upset things badly around these parts once upon a time. Pardon me, I had no idea you were still in business.
Where else should I be? All the same, I am pleased to find you remember something about me. You seem to remember my fireworks kindly at any rate, and that is not without hope. Indeed, your old grandfather Took, for his sake and for the sake of poor Belladonna, I will give you what you asked for.
I beg your pardon, I haven't asked you for anything.
Oh, yes, you have. Twice now. My pardon. I give it you. In fact, I will go so far as to send you on this adventure. Very amusing to me, very good for you. Profitable too, very likely. If you ever get over it.
Sorry, I don't want any adventures. Thank you. Not today. Good morning, but please, come by for tea. Anytime you like. Why not tomorrow? Come tomorrow. Goodbye. Why on earth did I ask him to tea? And scene.
Scene.
That was the most delightful.
Good thing I just have, like, weird pipes hanging around my house, right?
Did you just have that?
Yeah, we just had it.
It's so good. The number of pipes in this month's episode of our stage reading extravaganza is just astounding.
Yeah, Cubby, my pipe thinks it could beat up your pipe.
Whoa.
Oh, I don't like the phrasing.
Maybe we can revisit this. Shosh is down in there in the green room. She's ready to rumble. So maybe we should revisit this later. It's gonna be a thing. That was really. Where's Ian?
Oh, he's over here. He
just bounced.
Yeah, it was over. I figured I'd just.
Yeah,
This is the part of the structure where we banter with you about the scene you just did.
Yeah.
Commence bantering
about myself, so it's all on Jacqueline.
That was really, really amazing. I really loved that. What did you think of that?
I thought it was great.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Tristan.
Totally. Oh, if it was good for you.
Do you think we're cool?
That's better than no.
I'll take it. No, that's yeah.
I let you play Among Us.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
Thank you.
Back in.
Woo!
Back in. Woo!
Woo!
Among Us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Among Us. Nice. Nice. No, that was super delightful. And you started off, and I was telling Tristan something about, where he has a special place where he's going to sit in a couple minutes. And he was like, yes, I really want to hear the story.
Oh.
Hold on.
Yes.
Yes.
Serious.
Chat.
Yes, serious. I just want to hear the story.
That's his Irish accent.
Oh, Tristan, that
That's
means
solid.
the world to me.
Yeah.
But can
That
we
was
talk about
really magical.
that in the
Delightful.
private chat, because I'm obsessed with it. He said it was kind of brief, and maybe you could have stretched it out over 3 scenes, a la the Hobbit movies.
Aw.
Yes, we'll be back for an unnecessary 2 extra parts that add nothing to the source material.
And the third part is just us literally running for 2 hours.
That's really important, and that's what the people want to see.
Yeah, no story development, just stuff.
No, just running. Just
Stuff.
stuff.
You're obviously
Aw.
very familiar with those movies. Don't shush.
What? Not Tom Bombadil.
Sorry, we're fighting in the private chat about nerd stuff. It's
Bombadil is fine.
It's so, for the people on the outside looking in, when you host one of these, if you've never hosted something on StreamYard, you've got the comments from Facebook to read and get excited about. And then you have our own private chat that we can read and get excited about. And it's, if you are at all easily distracted, this is not the platform for you. The chat is blowing up right now, and I believe it's because I'm easily distracted. It's not the platform for you. I'm going to excuse myself for a minute, because I believe that I have a balcony around here that I want to try to find. If you and Ian could banter for maybe 10 seconds or so, I think I might be able to find my balcony.
That sounds great. You'll let me know when you're ready to come back in. I want to talk about Ian Heitzman last night. I said I needed a Hobbit door, and he just cut out a pretty perfect circle, and then I ruined it by not having the doorknob immediately in the middle.
I didn't even
But
notice.
it's a very important part of the Hobbit is that the Hobbit's doors are specifically directly in the center of their doors.
I'm going to say this one is ergonomical for Bilbo himself, because Bilbo may aim a little to the left, a little, or a little to the right, depending on how Bilbo's feeling that
You're
day.
actually going to make me cry. Thank you for justifying in world my mess up on the door.
He drinks a lot, so maybe he always aims for the center and then just goes left. And so he had it designed like, I'm going to have a few. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for your support.
Hey.
I can't cut circles for the life of me, but he cut this very last minute last night, and I'm very grateful to him.
It's more of an ellipse.
It's more of an ellipse. Yes, I can't tell. I'm wondering if Jacqueline is ready to come in. I think she is.
Thank
I'm
you
going
for
to
the
use my
comment,
sixth
Cubby.
sense. All right, and here we go.
But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Oh, be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. It is my lady, oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. 2 of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there, and they in her head? The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars, as daylight doth a lamp. Her eyes in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright, that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek. Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art glorious to this night, being o'er my head, as is a winged messenger of heaven unto the white upturned wondering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him when he bestrides the lazy puffing clouds and sails upon the bosom of the air. Shall I hear more? Shall I speak at this? I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo. By a name I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word. Neither, fair maid, if either thee dislike. With love's light wings did I o'erperch these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out, and what love can do that dares love attempt. Therefore thy kinsmen are no stop to me. Alack, there lies more peril in thine eye than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes. And but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death prorogued wanting of thy love.
By whose direction foundst thou out this place?
By love, that first did prompt me to inquire. He lent me counsel, and I lent him eyes. I am no pilot, yet wert thou as far as that vast shore washed with the farthest sea, I should adventure for such merchandise.
Thou know'st the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush bepaint my cheek for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell on form, fain deny what I have spoke, but farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thee at thy word, yet if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false. At lovers' perjuries they say Jove laughs. Oh, gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or, if thou thinkest I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay, so thou will woo. Oh, in truth, fair Montague, I am too fond. And therefore thou mayest think my behavior light. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more cunning to be strange. I should have been more strange, I must confess. But that thou overheard, ere I was my true love passion. Therefore pardon me, and not impute this yielding to light love, which the dark night hath soon discovered.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon, I vow that tips with silver all these fruit tree tops.
By the moon, the inconstant moon, who monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Well, do not swear at all. Or if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
If my heart's dear love.
But do not swear. I have no joy in this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning that doth cease to be ere one can say it lightens. Oh, sweet good night. Oh, this bud of love by summer's ripening breath may prove a beauteous flower when next we meet. Oh, good night. As sweet repose and rest come to thy heart as within my breast.
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would it were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it for what purpose, love?
Oh, but to be frank, and give it thee again. And yet I wish for the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love as deep, and the more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. I hear some noise within. Oh, dear love, adieu. Anon, good nurse. Oh, sweet Montague. Be true. Stay but a little. I will come again.
Oh, blessed, blessed night. I'm afeard being in night, all this is but a dream. Too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow by one that I'll procure to come to thee, where and what time thou wilt perform the rite, and all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world. I come anon, but if thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee, by and by I come, to cease thy strife and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow will I send.
So thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the worse to want thy light. Love goes toward love as schoolboys from their books, but love from love toward school with heavy looks.
Psst. Romeo! Psst. Oh, for a falconer's voice to lure this tassel gentle back again. Bondage is hoarse and may not speak aloud, else would I tear the cave where echo lives and make her airy tongue more hoarse than mine with repetition of my Romeo! Romeo! Oh.
It is my soul that calls upon my name. How silver sweet sound lovers' tongues by night, like the softest music to attending ears.
Romeo!
My Nias!
Ah, what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
By the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 year till then. Oh. Oh. I forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember it.
I shall forget to have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And I'll still stay to have thee still forgetting any other home but this.
Oh, 'tis almost morning, I would have thee gone, and yet no further than a wanton's bird that lets it hop a little from his hand, like a poor prisoner in his twisted gyves, and with a silken thread pluck it back again, so loving, jealous of its liberty.
I would I with thy bird.
Sweet, so would I. Yet I should kill thee with so much cherishing. Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow. Sleep dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy heart.
Would I were sleep and peace so sweet to rest. Hence will I to my ghostly sire's close cell, his help to crave and my dear hap to tell.
And scene.
All right. Couple things. For some reason, I couldn't unmute you. It said like they have chosen to mute themselves, and thus you cannot unmute them. And we were all in the chat. We were like, do we interrupt? David's still going. We can tell what she's saying, and she's doing really good, and the scene's going really well, even though we can't hear her.
Listen. I firmly believe that I do some of my best work when no one can hear me. Bless you.
You were a prolific mime back in the prime of your life.
I feel that no one probably noticed because I emote so much.
But it is true. We could tell what you were feeling every step of the way.
And that's the most important.
A really good actor would have done this. She speaks, yet she says nothing. Perhaps she's on mute. If I were a good actor, I would have done that in the moment and then just kept going.
Hold on. I need to.
But alas, I am not.
Alexa, living room lights on. How do you turn these lights normal?
Alexa, stop.
Hold on, mute her. Alexa, living room lights white.
Sorry.
Alexa.
I didn't find a device.
Oh my.
Okay, so my question for David Dean Hastings, the love of my life, and my scene partner. David, did you know I was not on mute?
Yes.
On mute? You did. Okay, so you were good with it.
I could hear you still because we're in the next room.
So what I'm hearing is you got what you needed.
And that's all that matters.
Wait, Jacqueline, in your vows, you have to write in for him, I will never not tell you when you're on mute when we're doing a scene together.
That will be going into the vows.
I do have to say though, like technical issue aside, I love people who get Shakespeare on a conversational level. So many people will get the text and they kind of have this certain idea predisposed that it's very like this, and we're saying very important words all the time. And it's not. It's a conversation between two living, breathing characters. And the most successful Shakespeare scenes for me, which you guys did, which is to just make it human. I don't know, like seeing Juliet like squirm and giggle like a 13-year-old girl, because she's 13 or 14, she's young. But just like being like,
as I am.
That like chaotic female energy, I really love seeing, because I don't think anyone ever lets Romeo and Juliet go to that kind of like goony place.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I have to say that for a long time, I was that actor that was like, I am doing Shakespeare now, and I will use my voice to its fullest extent and be British no matter what I'm doing. And then people will hate me for this. And then I saw Claire Danes, and I was like, oh, right. I got it now.
Well, it was really lovely, the both of you. I feel like
you.
at this point, David already knows how I feel about him doing Shakespeare. I mean, he's already fantastic. He's always been fantastic. This is the first time I've really gotten to see Jacqueline act, and it was wonderful.
Thank you.
But wait,
Thank
we
you.
have to
I'm
ask.
comfortable with compliments, so
We have
maybe
to ask. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm uncomfortable.
I was gonna say we have to ask the person whose opinion matters the most.
Mm.
Tristan, 2-part question. Did you like the scene?
Yes,
Are they cool?
they're okay.
Oh, we got an okay.
You got an okay. I'll take an okay.
Especially for your parents to be okay, I'll dig it. I dig it.
Yeah.
I'm starting to
I mean,
suspect
they're
who he
great,
hangs out with most. He just
As
doesn't-
in cool, though. Now
Yeah.
that's level.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we're great, but cool is a different level. We haven't reached level cool.
I see.
That's right.
And that's understandable. Thank you. Thank you.
I still do.
Well, David, I'm going to put you down in the green room. And
Thank you.
I don't know, make a sassy joke about muting you, but I'm actually not mad about it. Because honestly, the whole time I could have noticed that it said I was muted, but I didn't because of nerves.
Did you hear me come on and say, Jacqueline, you're muted really quickly and then put myself off mute?
Oh no, because I was so wrapped up in my own experience and my own bundle of nerves that everything else faded around me. I barely heard what my scene partner was saying,
Then I didn't do that.
to be honest.
Okay. It's just David kept going. Like I was gonna wait till your line. And it's gonna be like, Romeo and Juliet, hold for a moment, please. Jacqueline, you're muted. But David just kept going, so I let you guys run with it. And it was very successful. But
So what I'm saying, so we learn something new every time that we do this. So now we know that we need a protocol, obviously. Or we just keep rolling with it, which honestly is the best. And really what I'm doing right now is I'm just talking so that I can scroll through the chat to see who's up next.
oh, you know what? I think I know who's up next.
One of
We
us?
have one more musical act.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love musical acts.
Me too. And it's a familiar face. I think you people are going to recognize them from earlier.
Oh my goodness.
What does the S stand for this time? We're going to find out.
Let's find out.
Yep. Before I got to fighting, or when fighting got to me, I looked to find examples on the field of chivalry, and I saw mighty arms much stronger than my arms would ever be. So I thought perhaps that field was not for me. But still I stayed and watched the fighting, till one figure stood apart, in armor newly fashioned and a helm more pot than art. But each blow was thrown with honor and a lightness of the heart. So I took that step which soon became a start. 'Cause she was not the biggest fighter, nor one to raise a fuss, but I remember being proud that she was one of us. And we might never stand together in a shield wall side by side. Because of her, I lift my sword with pride. She was ladylike and lively, not the type you would expect, with a braver heart than many and a slot shot to respect. And I guess she'd once decided this was where she'd like to be. So I thought if she could do it, why not me? 'Cause she was not the biggest fighter, nor one to raise a fuss, but I remember being proud that she was one of us. And we might never stand together in a shield wall side by side. Because of her, I lift my sword with pride. So now as I gather armor, bits and pieces here and there, I Think about examples, how you act and what you dare. 'Cause you never know who's watching or how far that story goes. Where that lady is, I hope she knows. 'Cause she was not the biggest fighter, nor one to raise a fuss. But I remember being proud that she was one of us. And we might never stand together in a shield wall side by side. Because of her, I lift my sword with pride. No, we might never stand together in a shield wall side by side. Because of her, I lift my sword with pride.
Yay!
Yay! And scene.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Dom.
Oh, Terry, I've been in love with your voice for years and years and years and years. I know Terry also takes compliments really well.
Ain't that the truth?
That was a really beautiful song that I have never heard before. What is the name of it?
It's called One of Us by a singer named Heather Dale. She does a lot of stuff on the SCA and Ren First Circuit and things like that. And in fact, like I think from my understanding of the description, yay, sorry, thank you, Trish. My understanding of the writing of the song, she actually wrote that based on somebody she saw at an SCA event. So actually seeing a female fighter on the field, that kind of thing. And from like the moment I saw that on YouTube, like 10 years ago or something like that, I've been obsessed with that. There's a slow kind of ballad version, but there's also a high energy kind of engaging fast version. That's the one I always tend to go to. When I was doing this thing called the Tournament of Virtue at the New Jersey Renaissance Fair, I would try and listen to that song at least once every time, each day before I went onto the field, because I was supposed to be the female the princess or the female fighter in armor in disguise on the field, that kind of thing. So it was one of those like, let me get hyped up kind of moments. But it's also like it also brings me to tears whenever I think of like the role models that I've come across in my life and that have inspired me the way this song kind of talks about. So
I thought that was so wonderful. And I am such a sucker for the secret woman in armor trope. I don't know. You gave me chills, and I'm gonna ask you to send me the link to that song on YouTube because that was really beautiful. And if you ever record your own version, I would love to have access to it.
We can set that up here.
We're all really good at taking compliments, right?
He's getting me better at taking them. Like he's yeah.
I just keep giving them. So
just beat her down with compliments.
Yep.
I'm really happy we ended on that song.
Yeah, that was a really good choice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, that was so beautiful. Now I'm so happy. Shall we bring everybody on for a final?
I sure would love to.
Goodbye. All right. Oops.
Oh no. Dom just ran out the door because we were ordering delivery and the delivery guy just got here. So,
bring the delivery guy on.
What are you getting? What are you getting?
Pizza and soda.
Nice.
What
kind of
no,
Nice.
I didn't hear you come in.
What are you getting on your pizza?
Bacon chicken ranch.
Oh, it's the best pizza.
These are important questions.
Is it the best pizza? Because I feel like, and everybody hold on, pepperoni and pineapple is the best.
Yes.
Yes. But may I offer the Shoshi special, which is pepperoni, pineapple, and black olives.
Oh, I love black olives.
You would like that.
Good no one but me likes this pizza.
You got this one.
Yeah? Yes. I got one.
You got
best
one
pizza.
person to share pizza with.
Does
The
that make
best
sense?
pizza is the pizza in front of you.
Ah, that's true.
Ah, the best pizza is the pizza in your heart.
Oh, the real pizza was the friends who made along.
Right.
Do you mean like the artery clogging? That's
Mhm.
what's going on? My
Yeah,
goal is to find an actual meat lovers pizza, because if you look at anything they call a meat lovers, that's not for somebody that loves meat. That is a meat likers pizza. I want a meat lovers pizza. I want too much meat.
If I can survive your pizza, it's not good enough.
If anyone ever gets a chance to go to New Zealand, double pipes.
Okay. Well, no.
Sorry,
now it's 2 against 1, Kate.
Yeah.
Now it's 2 against 1.
Pipe off.
Wait, is that a pizza place?
No, sorry, I got distracted by the multiple pipes.
Oh,
Yeah. Jax, I was right there with
I
you.
completely didn't even notice.
Yeah, that was a whole
like,
thing
no,
that
it's a
just
big
happened
place,
in
don't
my
fight.
head. It was just in my head.
The time has
so many
come
pipes
to
in
talk
this
of
show.
many things.
But if you ever go to New Zealand, they have the best pizza. They have a meat lovers that's a true meat lovers. Lamb. You can get like lamb kebabs on your pizza.
Yes!
Spicy
Made by real-
apricot pizza.
Baked
Meat
by real-
lovers is like sausage and pepperoni and ham and bacon, like literally that thick a layer of meat on top of the pizza.
That is what I want. Also, in Binghamton, New York, you can get speedy pizza.
What? Really?
Oh, yeah. Any pizza place like in Binghamton, you can get speedy on your pizza.
Wow, that sounds so good.
So
What is speedy?
you said speedy pizza, and I assumed it was like Little Caesars drive out 5-minute pizzas, but then you said speedy on your pizza, and now I'm not sure that we can talk about this on Facebook.
Well, it's difficult, but when I said it, I said SPEEDIE,
Okay.
not Y. So speedy is a food local to Binghamton, New York. That's wonderful. It's marinated meat that's grilled.
It sounds like maybe it's like Roadrunner meat or like a very fast animal.
Oh no, you get like your choice of meat: pork, lamb, chicken.
It's sort of like a gyro, but not really.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I didn't eat dinner, and I've been eating mac and cheese between scenes, so
I'm hungry.
if we're talking about food, I'm just going to start eating my mac and cheese.
Got a chicken bacon ranch pizza and some wings waiting.
All right, well, I guess we should let everybody go and eat. Thank you all. Thank you all
So now is it time for my song?
So much.
much.
Oh my God! What?
Oh no.
Hubby, I got to eat dinner. You can't do this.
Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Yes, Cubby, we're just all gonna leave,
Mhm.
and then you're
As
gonna
Cubby sings 17
do your
songs.
song.
So it becomes a solo show. I understand completely.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for joining us in the show and out of the show and on mute and off of mute. And thank you so much to everybody that donated tonight to our scholarship fund. Venmo is open 24 hours a day, so feel free to just donate whenever your little heart desires. It usually does 100% go to helping everybody who wants an education in stage combat get an education in stage combat with Arte Violenta. So thank you all so much, and we'll see you, I don't know, later this month or next month, or, you know, within the next 6 days, probably.
Have we decided on a theme yet? No, we haven't.
We haven't. We haven't.
Wait, shouldn't the theme be Jacqueline's birthday?
Yes.
That's true. The
St.
theme is my birthday.
Yes.
Everyone will do dramatic readings of happy birthday cards.
Or
Like,
just text Jacqueline has sent us.
If you just like say Jacqueline's birthday, I'm sure everyone here and more people can come up with very embarrassing things to do.
I would be open for a night of roasting Jacqueline and reminding me of all of the things that I've done that have been just never mistakes.
Jacqueline.
I mean, seeing you do Shakespeare, Jacqueline, certainly brought some things to mind.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. Good night, everybody. Enjoy.
Good night.
Enjoy your life. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.